Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this week's top 5 camp builds. Last week we had a lovely week including some crazy robot thing as a feature at the end, and this week it was a bit of a quiet week, not gonna lie. I think there was only about 10 submissions, give or take, 1 or 2, and weirdly, like normally when there's 10 submissions you go through and you're like, right, okay, pretty easy decision because there's not that many. Normally, like, you get 20 submissions and you're thinking, bloody hell, mate, calm down. But this time, there was only 10 submissions and it was a tough choice, not going to lie. I think 8 of them made it onto the shortlist and I'm looking at them thinking, in fact, no more. I think virtually every single, pretty much everyone did make it to the, made it to the shortlist. So hats off to these guys. Thank you everyone for getting involved. We're going to dive straight in. If you enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you want to check out anyone involved, their links are down in the description. Now, let's dive straight in to this week's top 5 camp builds. Alright, so this week, up at number 5, we have another entry from Milne, who this week recreated the Weirwood. Now, if you've been watching the last few weeks, we've seen a couple of builds from Milne now, where he keeps, like, reproducing these, recreations of in-game locations. He did the Uranium Fever event, he did Radiation Rumble, and now he's recreated the Weirwood, and it is absolutely fantastic. It seems very accurate to the actual in-game location, and it's all around just an absolute 10 out of 10 build. Honestly, just because it's me and I'm stupid, if this was like recorded in photo mode, done all pretty like someone like Aqua or Nuka Violet or Uranium Fever recorded in their type of way, I probably would have made it number 1 just because of how stupid I am with the quality of videos and stuff. But you guys know that now, and I'm an idiot for really caring about that stuff. But I don't know why it sways the head. I think just visually it makes you appreciate things a little bit more when they're recorded in a certain way. But as we come through the main doors here, as you can see, you've got the main bit where you go in and the assault runs there. Can't remember her name. Never mind. I've met her a couple of times, then never went back to the Weirwood. But yeah, that's a little entrance bit here where you go in, you see her there, and then you come round through there and you've got the main bar area. It's decorated quite nicely to kind of fit the theme of the actual like Weirwood, and trying to do it as similar as possible as the in-game location, and I think all round you did a pretty solid job of it, so awesome job, Milne. As you come through into the main bar area, this is it there. He's also set up the mannequins as well to resemble the different people inside. You see, you've got the ghoul in the background, you've got the main person at the actual thing, and I forgot her name as well, but we'll forget about that, never mind. Also got the little bar area going on in the background, nice little ally there to fit the theme as well, and it's just all really accurate and I thought it was really cool. Then to top it all off, as you go upstairs, you've even got the gold bloody Sonny, the gold bullion vendor guy, that's sitting on the settee over here just to fit the theme even more. And then I was dying to know what he did to fit the theme with another Scorch that you find in the room, the husband of whatchamacallit, the guy you're meant to be looking for and stuff. Everything like that. Spoiler alerts if you haven't done Wastelanders by now. I didn't know, but never mind. So you come in here, you got the little bedroom off to the side here, which is, I believe, Sonny's little bedroom apartment thing that he's got rented out in the Weirwood. And then as you go further through the build, I'll quickly skip ahead to show. Coming through the entrance of this bit, this is the bit that I was really excited to see, how he did the Scorch thing, and he's actually got his partner like crouched down, acting as the Scorched in the pose type of thing, and I thought that was awesome. So brilliant job, Milne. Thank you for getting involved, mate. Congratulations on number 5. Okay, so coming in at number 4, we have Anduril. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced your name there, and this is the home of tomorrow. Now, at first when I seen the outside of this build, I thought, oh, it's just a square building. Probably not going to make it into the top 5, but then as we actually go into the build and stuff, it changed my mind and it really swayed me kind of vote and stuff, because I thought it was decorated really nicely. It really fitted the theme of this kind of, you know how you get like the Vault-Tec Home of Tomorrow type of thing. I thought it was like really like spot on with the theme and stuff. Them light boxes up in the top right looks awesome. It's like a piece of art. Very cool that you put the time and effort into that. You've got little mergers going on here and there. Cool work with the conduits over on the right hand side. And I thought it was just a really, really solid build. So awesome job, mate. Don't know why you have so many Easter eggs stacked up there. It was a cool, interesting little feature, I thought. But yeah, awesome job just like all round. I really did enjoy this one. I was surprised by it, which I really liked, and I thought I had to show it off because I was at first a bit weary of it. I was like, oh god, square build. And then you went inside and it was completely different. You got different leveled foundations. It's decorated nicely. You got the merging going on, like I said, and everything just worked really well and fitted the theme of what you were going for. So very nice job. I also like this little merge here with the Brotherhood stash box that you merged into the Slocum Joe's bar set thing, and it just looked really good and worked really well. So awesome job. I also really like this little I don't know what it's like a car type of thing that you've merged together and created there. I thought it was really cool. So yeah, nice job, mate. Thank you for getting involved. Congratulations on number 4. Coming up at number 3, we have another new entry by a person called Communist Moogle. Now this is the first ever entry, and it is an absolutely fantastic build. It is slightly similar to something that we have had a few months back now, where someone recreated a kind of trading outpost around here. But this is a responder outpost right beside the train station, and I thought you absolutely nailed it. Like, there is a lot of stuff going on. Obviously you got a little bit of a Blue Ridge little I don't know, little trading post as well inside of this, which I thought was quite interesting kind of take. Obviously you create your own law with your camps or whatever you want to do, floats your boat, whatever you want to, I don't know, throw in there, you do. But it works really well. I like the use of all the responders, actual like wooden posts that you dotted around and stuff. I like the feel of it being an outpost with the turrets laid out and stuff. You followed the layout of the little road that goes around here as well to make it and like help give it that settlement feel. And inside it's like decorated so nicely. I really did enjoy it. Like, it's law friendly, it's got like a bit of merging going on in places to make items look more realistic, like they're full of clutter and they've got stuff on the shelves and stuff. Very pretty basic stuff, but it really does help out with builds and give them that extra bit of detail and depth that you need to make it that like law friendly cool type of vibe. But it worked really well. The lighting as well wasn't like overpowering. It was a nice like glow in areas which I liked, and it's like a nice messy build as well. Like, you got a random suitcase lying on the floor over there, you got junk on the side like the plushie and the brain jar and stuff. You've also got a display case merged into the cabinet there to make it a bit more kind of cluttered and have stuff going on. You've got lots of stuff on the desk merged in as well with the terminal, and it just all round works really, really good. So awesome job, Communist Moogle. Thank you for getting involved, mate. I really did enjoy this build. Like, I would happily call this my camp. But yeah, hats off to you, mate. Congratulations on number 3. Alright, so coming in at number 2 this week, we have a build by Drago featured on the Uranium Fever channel. And this one is actually a shelter build. And this is honestly up there with one of the best raider shelters I've seen. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Brilliant work with it. I love it when people do this type of thing. I've seen a couple of people, I think Ninoch was one of the first ones that did an absolutely insane raider shelter that I've seen, and this one is just without a doubt absolutely amazing. So great job, Drago. Love the decorating of it and stuff. It really fitted the vibe of that raider kind of theme. It's got the dirty grittiness going on, lots of crap dotted around. It's got this cool stage with loads of raiders playing the instruments and stuff like that, and it's got loads of clutter and stuff as well to really make it fit that theme. And then just to throw in a little bit of extra, because of course it is the Uranium Fever gang, they've got a really cool little thing going on where there's actually like a bit of a machinima type of thing going on there as well. You've got lots of actors doing stuff like dance on the tables, as you can see there. That chandelier looked really cool, by the way, with the skull candles on the top of it and stuff. But yeah, at the end of the video you will see they'll start kicking off and fighting and stuff, which I thought was really cool. I think it happens like any second. There you go. But it looks really cool. The lighting is absolutely spot on, and I just love the build. So awesome job, mate. For a lot of watching through these submissions, I was like, crap, this is number 1. Like, this is really, really good. But for number 1 this week, we have another shelter build. So let's check it out. The first week ever, number 1 and 2, they were both shelters. So interesting stuff. Let's find out who's at number 1. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, at number 1 this week, I believe he actually got number 1 either last week or the week before, and this is another build by Radrux. I think it was actually last week when he did the garage. Was it number 1? I can't remember, I have to double check. But this is something insane. I didn't know you could actually get the aeroplane merged into underwater like this, but it looks absolutely insane. I literally commented on the video as well saying, wait a minute, how the hell have you done this type of thing? Like, you've got the generator under the water. I don't know if you just place it on foundations and then maybe got the foundations to place underwater. Maybe that's what you've done. I haven't got a clue. But look at this. This looks absolutely insane. Like, how condensed and crammed in it is, and you've got so much stuff squashed into places. Like, the bed's got a plushie on it, it's got the sleeping bag on it, it's got stuff underneath it. You've got the terminal over there with a washing machine merged into it. You've got the Tinker's workbench over here merged into the 2 fusion generators. You've got the weapons display rack on the wall with a siren and a conduit. There is so much. There's also an open or close sign in there as well. Like, how much stuff can you cram into one little space? Like, this is absolutely insane. So hats off to you, Radrux. This is the really cool kind of control room. It looks brilliant. I love the blue lighting. I love how small and condensed it is. You've got like the seat in place as well with the clock, I think it is, as a steering wheel. That looks really cool. You've also got the thingy scope in the middle there to see where you're going for being a submarine and stuff. And it just looks absolutely 10 out of 10. Well, had to be number one, like, in my opinion. Possibly, you could argue anyone else in here could have been number one. Like, there was some absolutely brilliant builds this week. There's a couple of people I didn't get to show off. Aqua, Pimp, Chimp, and you guys were the next on the list who were going to be in the top 5, but sadly I just had to go with these builds. Well, not sadly, but these, sadly for you maybe, but alright, so as we're going to be continuing the theme, this is this week's featured builds, and these are the ones that's been done in the custom worlds. And this, I didn't even realise what it was until like 30 seconds into the video, and I clicked on, and this is the giant teapot over in the forest area by Vapid Valentine, who has made a giant turkey. Very fitting for the Thanksgiving type of time of year and stuff, and I just thought it was hilarious. Like, I thought it was really cool. So nice job, Vapid. This is definitely a very, very interesting build. It looked really cool. I like the use of the mannequins and stuff as well to make it that kind of that shop type of thing. It's the Tofurkey Toms or something. I'm not sure what I was saying, but something along the lines of that, and it just looks really cool. So nice job. Love the imagination, and definitely something different I've never seen done before. I really love the details on the eye of the turkey as well. It looks really cool, and of course a brilliant menu back there as well. I love it when people take the time to do something like that. Awesome job, Vapid. Thanks for getting involved. Alright, now next up as the feature this week, we have the latest build by Nuka Violet, and this one is a very, very interesting one. This was called Area 76. It's based on the idea of like a spaceship type of thing landing in Appalachia, and it looks insane. The amount of things, like, yet again, that obviously this was done in custom world as well, but the amount of things that Nuka Violet has managed to cram together and make this crazy spaceship looking thing. Like, she's even got this little droid type of mini spaceship on it, which looks awesome. But the merging in this build is like stuff that I've never even seen before. Like, some of it is absolutely insane. Like, it's crazy. Like, when we come to it, I'll point them out. Obviously, you've got some stuff going on in there. You've also got this really cool touch where the actual grounds came through and landed on top of the ground and stuff to make it like kind of feel like it's more immersive in the actual area and stuff. But the merging that's going on there is insane. Of course, we've got stuff that we've seen before, like the symptomatic. But look at that thing there. Nuka Violet's put down 2 lights, ceiling lights, and merged them around the Scorch Beast heart, and it looks absolutely just crazy. Like, I love it. I love the fact that you've got a weapon display rack on there as well, hidden into the actual blackboard, chalkboard, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But you've got that on there with the Tesla merged in. You've got the floor merged into the floor, the floor merged into the floor, the table merged into the floor. You've got a lot of the train doors. Look at that train door there. Like, it's like a square. Like, it's insane. You've also got a gurney merged into a cabinet there. There's just loads and loads of stuff going on. Like, this build is mind blowing. So awesome job, Nuka Violet. Glad to see the video did well for you as well, and it just looks phenomenal. Like, the camera work and stuff on that video just looked insane. So brilliant stuff. Thank you for getting involved. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was this week's top 5 camps, as well as the 2 features at the end for custom worlds. So shout out to custom worlds, everything like that. Sorry, I need to quickly pause the bloody thing before it jumps on another video. But yeah, that was this week's top 5 camps, guys. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to get involved in the next up and coming ones, you got to join the Discord, make a video of your own camp, send it in, or get someone to make a video for you. And we've also got the weekly. Oh, is that next week? Not the weekly. We've got the monthly competition going on as well. You've got to build a tree house and send that in. So we're going to be showing off the best tree houses you guys build, and the deadline might be next week. You know, when you forget the deadline to your own competition. Double checking. We've actually got quite a few people in there. 24th. So next week is the deadline for the actual monthly competition for the tree houses. So next Friday we'll be showing off all the best tree houses that get sent in, and then after that we're going to be opening up a Christmas one. So get your Christmas builds ready for the December thing. It will be a shorter competition, that one, because we want to get it up in time for Christmas, so it'll only be a couple of weeks. But yeah, thank you all for getting involved. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.